talking about the whole issue of art versus science.
Science. Well, that's a really good question. I mean, the main thing is what we have to do is entertain people. Otherwise, they're just going to tune out the whole science thing. But what we knew was math is actually fascinating.
Right.
As long as you don't have to do the equation, you don't have to do the tests and the homework yourself, it's going to be a blast because you're going to get to watch a character understand the world completely different than the way anyone else would understand the world, in a very fundamental way that's universal.
And I think also you have people backing you up completely who are doing the science, so that if anyone really kind of digs in, they're going to find that there's a lot of scientific reality to what's going on. I mean, it gets twisted and played with, but still, there's a lot of science behind all of this.
Actually, for a television show, what we do with the math is extraordinarily realistic. It kind of blows me away that week in, week out, we can continue to find real math applications. We don't just say, you know, sometimes it feels like we just say algorithm, but actually we really work hard to find true math applications. Not necessarily math applications that are going to, you know, catch a fugitive or a criminal every week, but this is real math. We're not fucking around.
And what about the whole sort of element from an artistic point of view of instinct in the mix here, you know, and how instinct plays in science, but instinct with science?
Well, that's what we wanted to really play off the whole Charlie versus Don thing.
Right.
Was, you know, Don is about gut instinct, and what does that mean? Is it reasonable to act that way, or are you going to get in your own way doing that? To have assumptions and to have these gut feelings that aren't necessarily based on rationality, whereas Charlie's just purely rational. And is that the right way? Is that the right way to see everything? And we really wanted to clash those two worlds and to understand that, yeah, most of the time, being rational is usually going to get you much further than just going off gut instinct. But on the other hand, there are those times that rationality is only going to take Charlie so far, and Don really needs to, you know, fill in all the rest for him.
We'll keep walking. And what about
Thank you, Fred.
What about Judd Hirsch and all of this, and where he fits into this with his whole radicalism? How did you come up with that character?
Well, that really evolved over time. Particularly because of Judd Hirsch's own views, his political views and his personal views. The main thing we wanted out of the father was that he was going to be someone who brought these two kids together in ways that they never really grew up understanding each other. You had Don was like playing baseball, and Charlie was like the kid who was always just in his own head with the math.
Right.
These two kids never really touched each other's world. They were like living in their own separate little bubbles the whole time.
Right.
And the cohesive element in it was their father.
Right.
Who kind of forced
crime, by the way. The other thing that brings them together is crime in an interesting way.
Well, that's the whole kickoff point, is that these two guys are living in different worlds, and when Charlie takes a step into that world, that's when the good stuff happens.
Right.
And that's really what was the whole point, is to see two very different people being kind of having to work together and bring their two very different points of view into one process that helps you get through the day.